Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to On My Rail Route Let's Play. Now, like I said last episode, if you missed the live stream a couple of weeks ago with the developer of Railroute, then it is in the playlist. So just check out the link to the playlist in the video description, and you can go and rewatch that live stream. But here we are in our fantastic Glasgow network, and for the most part, things are going quite well. We had a few trains which were very lost last time, and we had to do some fixing, and we did some improvements as well. But today I want to focus a little bit more on the contracts. I want to get more movement, more trains and more money out of what we have already on the network. So let's have a look. So they've offered us an urban transit starting at Cumberland and going back to Cumberland. Now, I don't mind that in theory. We could come out that way, maybe go Bridgeton, Glasgow Central, then turn from Glasgow Central back to Newton and Motherwell, or Newton, and then back to Cumberland. So we could do like a little star network sort of thing. But is there room in the timetable for it? So if we look at platform 4, actually, yeah, there's a good bit of room in the timetable. But it's like, is there going to be room for it to leave there and come back and there be room in the timetable? That could be tricky. And I don't know how long it's going to take for it to go round and then come back again. I've got a funny feeling like if we accept that now, we might be alright. Let's give it a go. So, station's flashing, letting us know that we need to deploy from coach yard, and we'll immediately approve that to platform 4. Now, in theory, we should be able to leave behind this Bridgeton train, because we'll be stopped for just about a minute and a half, so that'll be okay. So as soon as that train turns around and goes back the other way, we'll then schedule this one. So there we go, we'll schedule that one, and we'll get it to come into platform... Ooh, where should we get it to go first? Oh, we can't go into Bridgeton. Bridgeton isn't in or out. It's not in and then out. We can't do that. So maybe we're just going to do a little one. Down to Newton, Glasgow Central and back again. Oh, we can't do that at Newton anymore. We'll go to Motherwell. We can turn around there. There's nothing coming on the main line at the moment, so I think we're going to be alright. So we're going to leave... There we go. There we go. We're going to leave and come up to Newton. We're going to have to wait for this... Hang on, this Bridgeton train went the wrong way. Because I did that. Oh no! Right, okay, hang on. I can fix this. You're not allowed to go anywhere. Last time I thought we had the end of things going wrong. I'm going to allow this train to go into this auto block and then we'll send it back the other way. Right, hang on a minute. Stop and can I flick that switch? Stop and reverse. If I stop and reverse now... It should... Yep, there we go. There we go. I think it was platform 1 it wanted. There we go. I'll just route this one straight down here. Yay! Oh dear. Right, now we've got a train that's coming where we're going to be getting in the way of it. So we'll route this one straight to platform 3 of Motherwell, because we're going to be turning around and going back the other way. We have now got a train waiting behind, so we're going to have to adjust the timetable. Oh, this hasn't gone very well, has it? This hasn't gone very well at all. And this is quite a long wait, actually, so we're getting really in the way of this commuter train. We're going to get a terrible score. We're going to have to adjust the timetable. There's no three ways about it. I'm just waiting for an intercity to come belting out of Whifflet now, straight into Motherwell. So in theory, I should be able to turn that train around now. Oh, that wasn't a massive delay there. That's not too bad. Now, we have got a train coming onto platform 4 there. I don't know if we're going to get this train to stop at Newton or whether it's going to drive straight through. I guess this is where we'll answer the question of whether we can do that. And we're probably going to go to Cumberland after this train here's used the piece of line. Maybe we'll slip it. Is it going to go straight to the signal? No, it did stop. Okay. So who's going to get there first? We're going to have to wait behind this train. So as soon as the 6080 train has reached this sensor, we'll then allow this train to go and choose platform 4. Now hopefully nothing's going to come out of that coach yard while we're here. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a gap. What? No! No, stop! You're going the wrong way again, you silly train. I'm trying to schedule things. Right, what do you want? You want platform 2. I'll give you platform 2. Turn up. No, not bad platform. Oh. Just leave. Just go. Here's me trying to do nice things. Put things on the network and everything's getting in the way because I'm doing silly stuff. There we go. The departure sensor has spoken. Right. Speed you up into the platform there now. Glasgow Central's having a bit of a problem. It's alright, it's fine. Glasgow Central's fine. And then once it's finished and we've got a terrible score, we'll change its timetable. And everything will probably be fine. Look, 31%. That is ridiculous. Then again, you get money for the unique stations visited, don't you? Okay, let's accept that. And then immediately change it all. So we leave Cumberland and we want to... No, not stop and reverse. Contract. Can I can't adjust this yet because it has to finish. Oh, well, never mind. We'll sort that out next time. Next time it comes out and starts going round, I'll fix it, I think. Right, let's find our next disaster. We could do this one now, I think, actually. So this train wants to go all the way up here from Steps down to Newton and then onto Carstairs. We could do that. I mean, it comes through this busy section of track here. The pay, though, is terrible. 3 grand. No thanks. No thanks. We need a coach yard for that one. No thank you. We've got an intercity, a one-off intercity from Glasgow Central to Bridgeton. Yeah. We could do that. I mean, it's not going to be sat at Bridgeton for very long. Looks like it might be set at... No, that's fine. Yeah, alright, we'll have that. What? Oh, it was Bridgeton to Glasgow Central. Again, still fine. I don't know where we're going to put it, though. I really don't know where we're going to put it. Not sure what this bit of line here is doing there. Why did we ever put that bit of line in? Oh, well, never mind. Bridgeton, yep. We've got to be platform 3. And then I guess it is going to stop, isn't it? So for platform 3, we're going to come to this junction. Then we get round to here. That intercity should get there before the commuter train comes through. Because that commuter train's got to stop at Newton anyway. Then where do we put it? Platform 5, maybe? I mean, it kind of wants to be out of the way, but I know this commuter train's coming. Let's have a look at the schedule. So we've got something coming onto platform 5. I don't know. Let's do 5. Let's put it on platform 5 and hope for the best. There we go. So we didn't get too much disruption. I think it's okay now. Yeah, that looks like it's all okay. So the question is, what's this intercity going to do next? Presumably it wants to go to the coach yard. Yes? No? There are lots of trains going all over the place. I've just realised this train's going to have been sat here for ages. That's not good. We need a sensor before that. Just a routing sensor. guessing that wants to go to the coach yard, so we'll put it in for an order there. Let's get that routing sensor in. So we'll say for this routing sensor, you come down here, you get to this signal, you go to that auto block, and that's it. Then everything else should work fine. Okay, so that contract was backwards to what I thought it was going to be, but that's my fault. Let's check out what contracts we got now. So we've got a very well-paying urban transit. This urban transit is so much better than the previous one. It's 1,250 each. So that is much more tempting. Although looking at the timetable down here, I don't think we've got much time. I mean, look at it. At one point then, I think we had 4 trains in the same platforms. I kind of want to do it. But again, this part of the network doesn't lend itself for doing that very well. We're going to decline that. Right, Bridgeton, Newton, Bridgeton. Okay, Bridgeton, Newton, Bridgeton is not possible on our network. No, thank you. There we go. Brilliant. So we fixed this signal coming up here. That really should have always had a sensor there. That's bad. That's my bad. And everything else seems to be flowing around here okay. Now, these are all waiting, I think. So we've got one there that wants to go to platform 1. Dear, that's not good. This train's stuck. What? Why are you stuck there? Where are you trying to... You don't know how to get down there. So you were coming... I'll fix that sensor in a minute. But it did. It was supposed to be going to platform 1, but then just didn't go anywhere. Okay, that departure sensor hasn't been set up. That's why. There we go. That's fine now. That would have been okay. So this departure sensor needs fixing as well, because it's saying if you're going up to here, we need to select this section of track. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all the fixing done. Everything should continue to flow nicely. This train should actually depart this time. There we go. It is now departing correctly. It will go the other way. Now, is there any way we can move this coach yard? I mean, I can't delete it because there's stuff in it. It's not empty. But if I was to make it empty, like put a train into a platform and then move it back again or something, could I place it anywhere else? So if I just hold coach yards. Too far from station? So I'm guessing that all of these areas down here are valid places. I'm wondering if I could just do a bit of a tunnel and a turnaround. What have we got inside there? 4 commuter trains. That's not great. 4 commuter trains stuck inside there. Okay, what have we got? We've got a freight. A freight that wants to go from Easterhouse. We haven't got that connected. I mean, I was going to say we could connect it. We can't. We really can't. Not without messing up this whole other section here. No, sorry. No Easterhouse for us. Then we've got a commuter Whifflet. Yep, that's fine over there. Up to here and then back to Whifflet again. Yeah, we could do that, but again, I feel that part of the network's too saturated. And for 2,000, that's a terrible price. I'm not interested for 2,000. I've got other things on my mind. And we should soon start looking to have the other urban contract coming out of here. What's the problem here? We've got a little bit of a slowdown because this train was wanted to go to Motherwell. That one wants to go to Newton. That's not too bad. Train's having to wait for a little bit. That's all okay, I guess. But things are generally moving okay on the network, apart from those couple of problems that we fixed. And they're fixed, so it's fine. Well, we've got some money. So as soon as we've got some money, we can do a little bit of working on the railway lines. So we can do something like this, and then like that, and then like this, and this, and that. And that can be that station. Of course, it's going to need some auto signals. There we go. Don't know how that's going to connect into Kings Park or even come down here. This is going to be an interesting junction to do. I suppose this junction here is going to be just like this junction, actually. A standard three-way sort of junction. Yeah. Right, we've got a problem here where this signal's stuck on. And that's caused all sorts of problems here at Glasgow Central. We're going to get penalised quite a lot there. Now, I did have some comments about this, but I'm not sure we've really got down to the bottom of it. I think the only way we can really do it is to not have finish to Glasgow Central. We have to do it so we route every single train that comes in here that doesn't go through the arrivals at Glasgow to the right place. So let's get rid of that. And think what trains, every time a train comes through, we're going to give it an actual route. What is this train doing? Just trying to get to the depot. Well, I think, yeah, finish to the depot. There we go. We need to make sure that all of these platforms here have a finish to and the depot. Finish to, just in case. I say the depot, it's not a depot, is it? It's a coach yard. I've been playing too much OpenTTD. There we go. So yeah, I mean, and that I think was the suggestion in the comments, where because I'm using this others too, you've got this kind of, it's like a double routing happening. I just feel like the arrival sense, the routing sensor shouldn't be necessary if the arrival sensor has a default platform. But this is only trains that are routing to Glasgow Central. Right, what have we got here? We've got a train going to Carstairs. So it's not going to do anything there. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to say, if you're going to Carstairs, just go through platform 4. So this routing sensor should do nothing. And sorry, the arrival sensor will do nothing. And the routing sensor, platform 4. And once it goes through, it should remove it afterwards. Yeah. I think that's better. Yeah, that seems to work quite nicely. The only problem is that I'm going to have to now give it a route through onto platform 4 for everything that it could possibly want to go for down that way. And I can't remember what trains go that way. So we're just going to have to keep an eye out for it, I think. Right, now this is our... Yes, this is our Cumbernauld, Newton, Motherwell, Newton, Cumbernauld train, which was terrible. Let's adjust the timetable. So first of all, we're going to get it to start earlier. We're going to get it to come out at 7:50. Then we're going to get it to go to Newton. We're going to give it 2 minutes travel time. So that's 0 travel time, 1, 2. Then a minute later it's going to depart. Same to Motherwell. So we're going to say 2 minutes, 2 minutes to get to Motherwell. And then a minute after we'll depart. That looks good. Then for going back to Newton, we're going to give it 2 minutes. Then 1 minute before it departs. And then finally, to go back up to the beginning again, we're going to give it... See, this is the problem. It's actually over the top of another train there. So we're going to make it depart Newton late. so that there's the room for the two trains to maneuver around each other. So we're going to get it just to sit at Newton for a while. So let's go Newton, and we'll get it to depart 2 minutes back from there. So if we look at this, we can see that we've got a long stop here, but that fits into the timetable okay. So now I've messed around with it, how terrible will it all go? So that deal is actually better, I think. So there's okay, so there's a deal for each unique station, then you get a percentage of it, I think. So how far behind are we on schedule now? We're actually we are a little bit behind schedule, but in theory we should be able to catch up. I don't know if it stays there for longer or whether it stays there for a shorter amount of time. But now it should route itself to Motherwell Platform 3, I think. Yes, it did. And the auto block and the signal behind it didn't break. It's because we've got specific routing. So there we go, folks. We've learned a lesson. With the way that the game is at the moment, and this may change in the future because this game's in early access, if you've got an arrival sensor and a routing sensor before an auto signal, you need to be specific with the lines in the routing table for your routing sensor to allow it not to cause any double routing or problems. So you have your arrival sensor set up as normal, and then you can have your routing sensor to catch the other things that want to go through that station but not stop there. And yeah, that should be all well and good. Now, this bit here is the programmed wait I put at Newton to allow the next train to come either in or out of platform 4. Now, I'm just checking. It's not actually in the way of anything else on the main line right now. So having this extra long stop at Newton seems to be working fine. I'm a little bit wondering what it's waiting for. Because that previous train left Cumbernauld a long time ago. I feel like we can almost put them back to back. Let's adjust that timetable. Let's bring back that departure time. And we'll bring back the arrival time. But not that much. We'll leave a 1 minute gap or something. And then we'll give... let's see. Motherwell is 7:58, 7:59, 8 o'clock. So it's only waiting 3 minutes at Newton instead of 1 minute, which is fine because then it comes into here and everything's great. Okay, cool, that works. Glasgow Central's got a problem because we've got stuff that wants to come out of the coach yard but it can't because it's all too busy. But that's alright, it's only just a little bit. We've got lots of plinky plonky notifications. This here seems to be broken, but I think that's just because I might have misclicked it at some point. Everything else looks good. Yep, everything's going well. Let's check the contracts. So we've got one-off freight from Carstairs that's passing. Goes up to Springburn, which is... Where's that? What? Oh, it's this one up here. Oh, we can't have a freight train sat there. That's no, I'm sorry, we can't do that. We have urban transit trains that come through here regularly. We can't have a freight train sat there forever. We've got a repeating intercity that is a Whifflet, Queen Street, and then steps. That'd be a good one to do. The only problem is how would get it up there? No, we could do that. That'd be nice. I'd like to do that. So what we need to do is look for a good gap at Whifflet. What's the money like? 25 grand. Nice. Okay. So I feel like we should be able to put a train between these other ones. And is it a passing for stopping at... Oh, hang on a minute. Have I misread this? Yeah, oh, it's passing. So it doesn't stop at Whifflet, which is fine. So we'll just slot it between these two commuter trains. But what we'll do is we'll get it to come out just before or at the same time. That would be even better. At the same time as the second commuter train. That way, because it's not stopping at any of the other places, it should just keep ahead of the other commuter train. It should just come straight through. I think that's the theory here. Let's see if that works out in practice, shall we? So we've got a couple of moments yet before we can accept that. We're just checking around here to see how things are going. This is all relatively new track round here. We've changed a lot round recently. And we're getting close to allowing this new intercity in. So we'll get ready to accept that. Oh, just a couple of moments before we do. We can always adjust it on the timetable to make sure it comes out exactly when we want it to. But I want it to be close in the first place. Here we go. Here we go. And just one more minute. We'll do it at 8:09. Yeah, we'll at 8:09. 19, sorry. No, we're going to do it now. We're going to do it right now. There. Platform 2. Here we go. So this train comes out. It's going straight to the auto block. There's the commuter train that's going to be following right up behind it. So that commuter train's got a 1.5 minute wait time, I think it is. This intercity is just going straight through. I don't know. It'll probably stop at Motherwell. No, it's not. It's going to do. It's got a straight through jobby. This one's gone straight through as well. Nice. Okay, so the signals are all just working at the moment. Cool. Wow, this is a real bit of a testament to how the network's coming along, I think. Let's see how... I mean, this is getting it all the way there. Is this going to be able to get all the way there without me actually directing it properly? And just using the instructions and things that we've got on the network? We haven't got a routing table there, but it's coming into Queen Street. And it won't know which platform to do. So we're not actually going to get a routing on that one. We have to choose the platform. I think platform 3 is a good platform for this train. Because we use platform 2 for the coach house. We use platform 1 for turning round and platform 5. And 4 is for the other direction. So platform 3 makes sense. And then from platform 3 we should be able to just head up north. Now looking at this, we haven't got any routing. So we want to say if you are heading up here, then take the line to this station. There we go. Now we could potentially put another signal in here to allow smoother movement. We've done it for coming down. I just don't know how much it would break things. Maybe. Might do. I think we should do it. Should we do it now? No, we won't do it now. We'll do it after this intercity's passed through. Look, that is a relatively long green line there to deal with. The only thing is that I think this intercity now might catch up with this other train, but it's okay because we're going to bring it into platform 3. Now, this urban transit is probably going to slow us down a little bit. Not much. Actually, we went into the auto block there and we managed to get out there in time, so that's going to work quite nicely. Wow. Okay, so judging by how this contract went, I would say we've actually got a decent network. That's not bad. 86%. That's not too bad at all. Now let's do that little improvement down here that I thought about. So we're going to get an auto signal. We can put it here. And what we'll do is we'll just put a routing sensor right before it and say, look, this routing sensor to this signal, just everybody just go to platform 1. And it just breaks this up a little bit. Now, speaking of breaking, it has broken these 2 routing sensors. So it's trying to get up to this platform and it can't. So if it's going there, we want to tell it to actually just go here. And the same there. We're just going to tell it to go here. And that should be okay. Well, there we go. That's really quite good overall. Nothing else is too broken around here. One of the things that I had to do manually around here was because we don't have a departure sensor on platform 2, so with Flit. So let's do that now, and we'll just say, look, just go into this auto block. Okay, then we've got an arrival sensor for Motherwell, and it'll just... I don't know if that arrival sensor will work, actually, for a train that isn't programmed to go to Motherwell and wants to go straight through. But, oh well, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we've got a Bridgeton ending at Motherwell, and we haven't been able to put a coach yard at Motherwell. I feel like a coach yard down here or further down here is very much on the cards, but we're not going to do one at Motherwell. Commuter from Ashfield, which is over here. Yeah, that's cool. To Queen Street, yep, and then back to Ashfield. Works for me. We'll have that come out of platform 1. We've got plenty of time here. So there we go. Train can come out of platform 1. They only ever appear out of platform 1. And then we'll route it straight in there. And we'll put it into platform 2, I think, as long as 2 isn't going to be too busy. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have got a train that is due to arrive at platform 2. We've basically got the option of 2 or 3. We could do 4 and then reverse out. I don't really want to do that right now. But I think because of the train that's coming to platform 2, we'll get this particular train to go to platform 3. And that looks like it should actually just route it in correctly. Now, what is this train that's coming into platform 2 at Queen Street? Where's... It's an intercity train from somewhere. Oh my goodness, it's following our commuter train. It's following our commuter train. That's not great. Hopefully the commuter train will get out of the way in time. Oh, it is. That's fine. Now the only question is, will this commuter train get in the way on its way back again? I think it will. How long is that intercity train going to spend in that auto block? Is it going to be enough time for this train to turn around and get out of there in time? I think it is. Oh no, no! I'm overriding that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we nearly had a crash then because I was being useless. And then this train is of course terminating, so it can terminate into any of the lower platforms. Let's bring it into platform 5. Why not? Okay, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to roll in future, but it barely weighted at all, so that's got to be at 80%, right? Do you think? I think it's going to be about an 80%. Well, we'll find out next time. Let me know down in the comments how much percentage on that commuter journey you think we're going to get. My guess was 80, so there's a bit of an idea for a ballpark for you all. Put all your other thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section, and I'll see you soon. Remember, the Discord is the best place to be to get involved with part of the community. We have all the railroad notifications going off in the channel there, as well as OpenTTD and a few other games that I do. But that's all from me for now. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.